Children, today you will be learning a new lesson in English literature. Lesson number 27, The Dreadful Guest. Kindly open your textbooks to page number 62 and let's begin. The Dreadful Guest. Now, here, what is the meaning of the word dreadful? Dreadful means causing fear or suffering. So, let's begin. Lesson number 27, The Dreadful Guest. Once upon a time, the king of Russia decided to hold a grand feast. He invited princes, rich merchants, brave warriors, and all the important people in his kingdom. On the night of the feast, the king and his guest sat together at a long table in the banquet hall. They talked and laughed, and everyone was happy. Now, your children, what is a banquet hall? Banquet means a large formal meal for many people. Suddenly, a huge animal burst into the hall. It was a horrible looking dragon. It was as tall as a tree, as broad as a house, with teeth like spikes and claws like knives. His skin was hard and scaly, and his eyes red. Red hot flames shot forth from his mouth, and black smoke from his nostrils. Now, this dragon was also a very mean creature. He loved to be a spoilsport and a killjoy. He walked straight to the head of the table and pushed himself between the king and the queen. Everyone stopped talking. Everyone was scared. Well, not everyone. The brave warrior, Ivan, was not afraid of dragons. "What a rude, impolite creature you are," he said angrily. Now, your children, burst into means entered a place suddenly and noisily. Dragon means a large, fierce, imaginary animal, usually represented with wings, having a long tail and fire coming out of its mouth. Spikes means a stiff, sharp pointed piece. Now, scaly means having thin, hard parts that covers the skin. Here, shot forth means came out quickly. Spoilsport means a person who stops other people from enjoying themselves. And a killjoy means a person who interferes in other people's fun. And as the brave warrior Ivan called the dragon an impolite creature, here impolite means a rude creature. Just then, the servants brought in the food and set the platters on the table. Now, your platters means large plates used for serving food. But before they had a chance to serve the food to the king and the queen and the guest, the dragon began to gobble up everything. Here, gobble up means to eat food in a hurry. The king and the queen did not know what to do. Nobody could stop the dragon, but Ivan spoke up again. "Nobody has ever taught you any manners? I can see," he said. "I hope you choke on the food you are gobbling up so greedily." Gobbling up means to swallow or hastily or hurriedly eating food. Now, This was more than the dragon could stand. He puffed out fire and sprang to his feet. I dare you to come out and fight with me, Ivan, he roared. Are you ready? Now, here, sprang means moved quickly and suddenly towards a particular place. Of course, said Ivan. What have you done, Ivan, said the king. Let's put up with the dragon for some more time. You cannot fight a dragon. It will burn and kill you in no time. But Ivan was not afraid. He knew that dragons were dreadful, but not intelligent. He was sure he could find a way of killing the dragon. Everyone walked out to the palace courtyard. The dragon and the brave warrior faced each other. The dragon smiled, a very mean and wicked smile. Now, how shall I kill you, you silly fool? He asked Ivan. Shall I burn you to death? Shall I smother you with fumes? Or better still, shall I tear you up with my knife claws? Or shall I eat you up with my spiked teeth? Now here, smother means to kill someone by covering their face so that they cannot breathe. And fumes are strong, unpleasant, and dangerous gases or smoke. In the meanwhile, however, the clever Ivan had thought of a way of tricking the wicked creature. He folded his arms on his chest and said in a clear voice, Now, look here, dragon. When you dared me to fight you, I agreed readily. I thought it would be a fight between just the two of us. Then he pointed behind the dragon. Why have you brought a whole army to help you fight? The dragon was as stupid as Ivan thought him to be. He turned his head to see what Ivan was pointing at. Quick as a flash of lightning, Ivan drew his sword and cut off the dragon's head. There he said, We won't have to put up with this dreadful guest ever again. Now here, put up with means to accept bad behavior. So here in this lesson, you have learned how Ivan taught the dragon a good lesson with his wisdom. So children, I want you to read this lesson and understand it better. Thank you and God bless you.